Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam satu Malaysia. My name is Majdah Izzati Binti Kamarudin. Today, we would like to talk to you about organizing events. The event title that we choose is the 29th SEA Games Kuala Lumpur 2017 Opening Ceremony. First of all, let me introduce our group members. For your information, our group consists of 6 members, which are Alia Sabrina, Lukman NurZakwan, Aliah Maisarah, Majdah Izzati, Siti Nurnatasha, and the last one is Nurfardina. Now, I'm going to present about event particular. The event's name, as shown in the slide, is the 29th SEA Games Kuala Lumpur 2017 Opening Ceremony. This event took place on Saturday, August 19, 2017. This event began at 8 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. This event will take place at Bukit Jalil National Stadium in Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The event was officiated by His Majesty Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V. Brunei Darussalam, Philippines, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Laos, Timor-Leste, Malaysia, Vietnam and Myanmar took part in this event. As you can see in the slide, this event has invited many guests and 3 of them are Dayang Nur Faiza, Azlan and the Typewriter, Mia Palencia, etc. Now, I would like to invite Nurfardina to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Majdah. Now I am going to present an event organizer. The main event organizer for this event is Kuala Lumpur 2017 29 SEA Games. The 2017 Southeast Asian Game opening ceremony was directed by film director So Tiong Hin, while the co-organizer are the Memories Entertainment creative team with cooperation from the Malaysian Armed Force. Let's move to the objective of the event. This event was chosen because it symbolized Southeast Asia togetherness as well as the Kuala Lumpur Games status as the first Southeast Asian Games hosted after the foundation of the Asian Community in 2015. Next, improving relations between countries in Peninsular Southeast Asia. And the last one is increasing individual countries' performance in the larger Olympics and Asian Games, since athletes would be able to compete against competitors of similar talent level. The reason why we choose this event video is because it was hosted in our country as we were the host of the 2017 SEA Games. After that, Malaysian history and culture were highlighted in the opening ceremony, such as Kuda Kepang. The last one, as a Malaysian, we should be proud that our country is also compatible, as seen by the fact that we were able to put on such a magnificent opening ceremony. For example, the montage was really great. That's all for me. Now I would like to invite Aliah Maisarah to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Nurfardina. Now, I am going to present about the program's tentative and the flow opening of 29 SEA Games Kuala Lumpur 2017. As you can see in this slide, this is more detail about the program tentatively. The program begins at 8 p.m. when the 15 Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V arrive. After the Yang di-Pertuan Agong arrive, they are singing Negaraku anthem accompanied with Malaysian Armed Force Band and rising Jalur Gemilang. At 8:17 p.m., they will continue with the procession carried flags of 11 contingent countries, followed by performance by Azlan and the typewriter. After that amazing performance, the program continued with the gimmick of Rimau, which is official mascot of 29 SEA Games 2017. At 8:37 p.m., there will be the parade of 11 contingent countries, followed by a performance by Dayang Nur Faiza. After that, at 9:06 p.m., there will be the ceremony to raise the flag of the Southeast Asian Sports Federation. At 9:11 p.m., speech from Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Tan Sri Imran Tuanku Jaafar, and at 9:15 p.m., speech from Khairi Jamaluddin Abu Bakar, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Malaysia, and Chairman of the Malaysian Organising Committee, followed by officially ceremony by Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V. Next, at 9:23 p.m., there will be athlete oath by Nauraj Singh Randawa, Malaysian high jump champion, followed by judge oath by Senator Datuk Megat Zulkarnain Tan Sri Omaruddin. At 9:30 p.m., there will be performance by Malaysian culture teams. After that, at 10 p.m., the parade of tournaments baton by the national athlete, and at 10:10 p.m., the program ends with fireworks show and singing Negaraku anthem. Move to the opening ceremony of the event regarding the program tentatively. The ceremony begins with Sultan Muhammad V, Malaysian Yang di-Pertuan Agong, arriving. The Malaysian national anthem Negaraku was performed by the Malaysian Armed Force Band as the national flag was raised. Preface: 320 Malaysian flags were brought into the stadium, along with the national flags of the participating nations, the Southeast Asian Games Federation flag. Moreover, performance from monologue and Azlan typewriter Tunjuk Belang on stage. After a film of a tiger running over Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya from the National Stadium, passing by landmarks such as the Petronas Tower. At 8:30 p.m., the game's mascot, Rimau, entered the stadium. The procession of athletes from all 11 competing nations began with Brunei and ended with the host nation, Malaysia. At 9:02 p.m., Sarawakian musician Dayang Nur Faiza sang the song Bangkit Bersama toward the end of the parade. Next, the ceremony to raise the flag of the Southeast Asian Sport Federations. At 9:11 p.m., there is speech from Yang Amat Mulia Tengku Tan Sri Amran, followed by speech from Khairi Jamaluddin. Then, officially ceremony by Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V. Now, I would like to invite Nurnatasha to continue with this presentation.
Thank you, Maisarah. Now, I would like to present the profiles of VIP officiating these events. As you can see in this slide, the officiating these events was Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V, the 15th. Yang di-Pertuan Agong of Malaysia was officially the event of 29th SEA Games opening ceremony in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He started with Bismillah, and with his pleasure, he officiated the 29th SEA Games openings ceremony. This is the profile of the event's VVIP, which is the first one is Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Tan Sri Imran Tuanku Jaafar. He is the president of the Olympic Council of Malaysia. And another one is Khairi Jamaluddin Abu Bakar. He is the Minister of Youth and Sports, Malaysia, and Chairman of the Malaysian Organising Committee. Summary for Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Tan Sri Imran Tuanku Jaafar speech. He started with a warm greeting to His Majesty and welcomed everyone. He would like to express his gratitude to Yang di-Pertuan Agong of Malaysia for their attendance. Malaysia, as a founding member, has hosted the started for the sixth time, according to Tan Sri Imran. The last time it happened was in 2001. Apart from that, Tan Sri wishes all the best and hope that we all achieve our goals and objectives while maintaining a sense of cooperation, friendliness, and sportsmanship. He also wished all of the officials, workers, and volunteers well in all of their endeavors. Finally, he wishes all of the supporters and fans a nice time and memorable experience. Summary for Yang Berhormat Khairi Jamaluddin's speech is he started with a greeting to His Majesty, and he also extends a warm greeting to all the ladies and gentlemen who attend. After that, he said, SEA Games may provide the best example and experience to those who support, watch, and come. It has the ability to instill the best spirit in individuals. Last but not least, he wishes athletes the best of luck and appreciates all of the support. Now I am going to present the profile of official and non-official sponsorship companies for this event. The 2017 Southeast Asian Games were sponsored by Dentsu Sports Asia as the official sponsorship. The companies announced their agreement in January 2016. The amount of money a firm provides for the game determines the degree of sponsorship. Sponsors who contributed less than Rm 1 million were referred to as bronze sponsors. 1 to 3 million ringgit, Malaysia was provided by silver sponsors. Gold sponsors contributed between 3 and 7.5 million, while platinum sponsors contributed between 7.5 and 15 million. While the non-official sponsorship, as you can see in this slide, there is so many. The 2017 Southeast Asian Games had a total of 39 sponsors, including 6 platinum sponsors, 6 gold sponsors, 9 silver sponsors, and 18 bronze sponsors such as Ajinomoto, Petronas, and so on. Their sponsor followed by the tiers such as platinum, gold, silver, and bronze for this event. Now, I would like to invite Lukman to continue.
Thank you, Natasha. Now, I am going to present about the promotional medium for the event. The official medium of the 29th SEA Games 2017 is Facebook. This medium allows many people to watch the 29th SEA Games opening ceremony online through its social application. All the information will be available at the user fingertip due to the application launch. Moreover, this event also provides non-electronic promotional medium, which is banner. The banner for the event appear to indicate and contain all the information about the opening ceremony. Next, I will continue about main content of the event. Firstly, Malaysia hosts the 29th SEA Games. The showcase, the custom dance and privilege of its state as well as Malaysia and its communities. Furthermore, Malaysia staged a flag raising ceremony as an indication of the opening for the event, and they have selected athletes reading the pledge. Last but not least, Malaysia presented delegates from each of the sports to be found and staged a torch holding ceremony. Move to the next part. I will present the medical and emergency service. As we can see in the picture, they have unsung hero in KLC game. Since there are certain situations that we cannot predict if someone is injured during event, having unsung hero will be much more convenient and easier for them to get the treatment. Other than unsung hero, the picture show us that security in KL during the SEA Games. Approximately 12,000 police officers are expected to be deployed for the SEA Games, which will include 404 events in 38 sports across 36 sites in Malaysia. All 943 fire and rescue employees in KL have had their leave suspended till the end of the month. As we know, the organizer take this matter seriously by take care pupil safety at the event. For the next part, I will pass it to the Aliah to continue with our presentation.
Thank you, Zakwan. Now I'm going to present about event closing. As you can see from the picture in the slide, this event ended with a very lively firework display and the announcement of the opening of the 29th SEA Games Kuala Lumpur 2017, accompanied by a torch show from the athlete from Malaysia. And for your information, Nurnatasha Sabrina, a Malaysian diver, is the person that lead the torch. After the fireworks show and torch show, this event continued with traditional dance performance with many participants by Malaysian culture teams. After that, the names of the players participating in the SEA tournament are also posted. Finally, they sing in the Negaraku anthem accompanied by the Malaysian Armed Force band in honor of our country. And as you can see in the picture in the slide, there is VVIP, which is Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V and former Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Najib Razak, singing the Negaraku anthem along. Now, I would like to present the strength and the weaknesses for this event. I'm going to talk about the strength first. This event chooses Malaysian tradition and custom for the theme of the ceremony. It can show more about Malaysian identity and our culture to other countries that participate. Second, it can be seen that this event program flow is very excellent because the target time for this event is 2 hours and they ended it within 2 hours, which is why this event was held very smoothly. After that, they employ cutting-edge technology such as a 4D screen for traditional dance performance. Last but not least, the utilization and effect of lighting create a great environment that has an impact on the audience. The utilization and effect of lighting suitable for every part of content for this event. Now I'm going to talk about the weaknesses. Firstly, there was an occasion when an Indonesian flag was hung upside down during the opening ceremony, which is a very big mistake. It happened when the parade of 11 contingents from countries that participate for SEA Games entered the stadium with their national flags. Second, there was an incident in which several of the athletes were ill from food poisoning during the opening ceremony. This problem was mentioned by Tengku Imran at this event. Next, because of some of the audience unruly behavior, the audience entrance was a little sloppy because the stadium management was not really good. Finally, due to the overflowing trash can, there is trash all around the stadium. It showed a bad attitude from the people of Malaysia themselves. Next, I am going to present about the recommendation for future events. In our opinion, firstly, the organizer must make sure the future event that will be held become more efficient and more organized. It is not because the previous event was not good, but we want much better. Second, it can more prioritize the safety of all people included in the event. As I mentioned before, due to the audience unruly behavior, the audience entrance was a little sloppy. An unwanted thing can happen if we do not take action for this mistake. Lastly, recruit singers or artists from other races to show all races that exist in Malaysia because this event included participation from other countries. In conclusion, this event is highly distinctive opening ceremony since it depicts Malaysia's unique custom and components. Second, the opening ceremony was highly vibrant since there were numerous ceremonies to be conducted, including songs and performance by local performers. Moreover, this demonstrates that every member of the team engaged in putting on this event is a true professional at their job. Last but not least, at the conclusion of the opening ceremony, they presented a few delegates from each of the sports to be fought and staged a torch holding ceremony as the opening ceremony for the SEA Games 2017 in Kuala Lumpur. I think that's all from us, and thank you.